Hey guys, this is Niko, and today I'm gonna give you a very simple step-by-step Facebook ads tutorial. I'll try to complete this tutorial in under 20 minutes, and I'll try to give you the essence of how to create your business managers and what are the very first assets that you need to set up in order for you to start advertising. As I said, this will be a shorter video, so under 20 minutes, and let's start. I'm gonna switch the screen and I'm gonna share my screen. So in order to create your Facebook Business Manager, you need to go to business.facebook.com. If you already have a Facebook profile, you just need to click login and follow the instructions. If you don't have an ad account, you just need to click create and just follow the process. It's gonna ask you for a very simple name. It's gonna ask you for a name and it's gonna ask you for an email. Make sure you use a business email because this will be something that we'll need in the future. Once your business manager is created, you're gonna see a window that looks like this. And I'm just gonna take you to the ads manager. I think it matters from which country you're gonna create it, but in like 80% of the cases, you will see something that looks like this. It's gonna say home. It's gonna say the name of your business manager, and here you're gonna see a bunch of like settings. If you see something different, just try to play around with some of the settings. So at the very left bottom, you might see something that once you click it, it will say switch to business manager. So you just want to switch to the original business manager, and you need to see a window like this. Once you see a window like this, you just need to click on the hamburger menu and go to business settings. So I'm gonna go to business settings, and we're gonna start with our ad account setup. The first thing that you're gonna see would be like the user sections. So if you wanna add some people to work on your business, you can add them from users, people, and I'm just gonna click add, and here you can add their Facebook emails. So you need to add their Facebook emails, and you can choose the access that you wanna give them. So I'm just gonna type my name for the purpose of this tutorial. And here it says that I've already added my email, but here I can choose to give the person some access, and I can add those people as finance analysts, finance editors, developers, etc. In many of my campaigns, I give people full admin access, or in some cases, I can just give them like employee access. That way, they will be able to take a look at the business managers and the ads, but they won't be able to make any changes. The next thing that is super important, you need to link your Facebook business page. Here, as you can see, I've already linked my Facebook business page, but if you have a page, you can click add page, and here you just need to paste the URL of your Facebook page, So if you don't have a page, you can create a new Facebook page. So you can choose the category of your page. So if you're a brand or product or company or organization, whatever, local business or place, you can select it from here, and it's gonna ask you to give the page name, and this is the actual page name that people will see. So you can choose a subcategory. For example, if it's a podcast, one-on-one marketing podcast, and you can click create page, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I won't create it. The next thing that you need to do, if you have a Instagram account, you can add it from here. So if you click add, and if you scroll down, it's gonna say connect your Instagram, and here you just need to connect it. But in order to connect the Instagram, you need to know the name and the email and the password of the following Instagram. So simple as that. Another thing I usually do, I create the ad account itself. So here I've already created the ad account. And in order for you, if you're a brand new, you just need to click add, and you just need to create a new ad account. You just need to give your name account a name. You need to select the time zone, and you need to select the currency. And the currency is super important because in this currency you will be charged. For example, make sure that currency matches your debit or credit card currency. Once you create the ad account, the next thing you need to do would be to set up the payment. And if you go to payment, I don't have any payment method set up, but you just need to click on payment methods, and here you just need to add payment. It's gonna ask you for your row. So if I click next, let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna ask me for my debit or credit card or online banking. So I can do it either way. Back in the days, you could do PayPal. I'm not sure if this works with PayPal anymore. So make sure you add your debit card, and this will be the card that you use to pay for your advertising. Once you link your payment method, what you need to do would be to go to data sources, and you need to create your pixel. So I already have a pixel, but what you need to do is click add, give your new pixel a name, and here you just need to paste your website URL and click continue. So this step will take a few additional steps. So if you use a WordPress or if you use a Shopify, you need to connect your pixel with Shopify. And here it's gonna be very, very different for each one of you. And all you need to do is Google how to connect your Facebook pixel to your Shopify if you use Shopify, or WordPress if you use WordPress, or whatever you use. So just type in the software you use to build your website, and you're gonna see a detailed step-by-step instruction. And all you need to do would be to complete the Facebook pixel setup. Once you set up your pixel, the next thing you need to do would be to open the events manager. So here I'm just gonna select the pixel, and I'm gonna click open in events manager. And here you need to set up your events. For this pixel, I've set up the page view event, and I've set up the initiate checkout and the submit application, but this was for one of those tutorials, so make sure you set up your events. You can set up your events with the setup tool, so it's pretty simple, and I think this is something more advanced, so I won't spend a lot of time on setting up the events. But if you go to Google again, and if you type how to set up Facebook pixel events for ClickFunnels, you're gonna see a detailed step-by-step instruction. So I'm just gonna press enter, and this is how to set it up. So like a bunch of tutorials, it's pretty easy to set it up, but I won't spend time in this video. I'm just gonna give you like the overall things you need to cover up. The next thing that you need to do would be to verify your domain. The way you verify your domain, again, it will depend on the platform you're using. If you're using WordPress, if you're using ClickFunnels or Shopify, it would be completely different. So all you need to do is click add, type your domain 111.com, and if you click add, you're gonna see a bunch of ways you can verify it. So you can add the meta tag to your HTML source, you can upload an HTML to your root directory, or you can update the DNS text to your domain registrar. And here you have like a complete step-by-step instruction on how to do it. Usually I think I'm using the add a meta tag to your HTML source. It's pretty easy. So all you need to do is just copy and paste this code in the head section of your website, and then you need to wait for the changes to take place, and you need to click verify. So I'm just gonna click remove from now because this is just a tutorial. And we're almost there. We're almost there. In order for you to have a business manager that is fully set up, I suggest you complete the business verification for this profile, for this business manager. I haven't done it, but if you're serious for advertising on Facebook, you just need to go to business info, and where it says business verification status, you just need to have it as verified. And in order for you to complete the verification, you need to click on view details. And in my case, I need to complete the following. So I need to add the two-factor authentication, and I need to add another admin, and I'll be allowed to complete the business info verification. So I'm just gonna click add, and I'm gonna add another admin, and I'm gonna go back to the business info, and here I'm just gonna complete the business verification. And yes, in order to run ads on Facebook, you need to be a legit business. If you're not a business, um, if you're not a company, it's gonna be very, very hard for you to run ads. You'll come up with like all those difficult struggles and all those ads rejections. So make sure you verify your business. Very, very important. And here where it says business details, please feel free to add your information. So you need to add your business information here. It's very important for you to select the country here. If you live in Europe, this is important because that way Facebook will know how to charge, and if it will need to extract the VAT, whatever, etc., etc. If you live in the States, it's also gonna be important for you. So make sure you add your business details here. You know, and pretty much if you complete all those steps, you'll be good to go, and you'll be good to run any ads. So after you complete this, you'll be good to go. In some cases, this process might take, I don't know, a few days. The business verification might take all the way up to 48 hours. So let's say this process might take somewhere from 2 days all the way up to a week. But once you complete this, you'll be ready to run some ads, you know. And in order for you to run some ads, you need to select the hamburger menu, and you need to click Ads Manager, you know. And here in the Ads Manager, you're able to create campaigns. So as you can see, my ad account structure consists of 3 levels. I have campaigns, I have ad sets, and I have ads. And in order for me to create my very first campaign as a beginner on Facebook, I'm gonna click the create button, you know, and here I can choose my campaign objective. If you set up your events, you can go for a conversion event, you can go for traffic event, but if you need to send traffic to a specific domain, you need to verify this domain, because you won't be able to run traffic or conversion or store traffic or catalog sales to a domain that's not verified. So make sure you set up your domain verification from the get-go. If you want to run brand awareness and reach campaigns, you won't need to verify your domain, because you're not sending the traffic to a source that's external to Facebook. Here, in 80% of my case, I'm gonna use campaigns optimized for conversions. So I'm gonna select my campaign objective. I'm gonna give my campaign a name. So this campaign will be optimized for submit applications. I'm gonna target USA, and I'm gonna target interests, and I'm gonna give this campaign a name. So I'm just gonna click continue, and here if I advertise a specific special ad category, I'm gonna list it here. But in order to advertise like credit, employment, housing, social issues, you need to complete a special, I think, requirement. So in 90% of the cases, I think I've never used this option. I just leave it like this. Campaign details. Here I leave the action the way it is. Bidding. Campaign objective. It's optimized for conversions. Campaign spending limit. You can set a campaign spending limit. For example, if you're on a tight budget, you can do $100. You can do $200. You can do $300. Whatever you feel like. But here I just leave it empty. Um, if you want to split test, A/B test, this is more advanced, so rarely I use the A/B test option. If I want to do campaign budget optimization, I'm going to leave it on. But for this specific case, I'll just leave it off. Um, and I'm going to click next. I won't spend any time talking about the campaign budget optimization because I believe this is somehow advanced. So I'm just going to click next. And so here is gonna ask me to select my conversion event, and I'm gonna say that I need submit application, you know. And in order to have this option available, you need to set up your conversion events the way we discussed it earlier in this video. Um, Here I'm just gonna leave it to website, but if you're running an app or a messenger or a WhatsApp campaign, you can just select your you can choose your option. So here, dynamic creative, I usually don't use it. It's something more advanced. I never use this option. I think this is an option that Shopify and e-commerce people use. And I'm just gonna leave the optimization and delivery. The campaign will be optimized for conversions. Cost per go, I'll leave it empty here, but if you're on a budget and if you want to have a cost per conversion of like $10, you might test that later on. Here I'm just gonna scroll down. Daily budget. So if you wanna spend like less, you can go for like $5. You can go for like $50 per day. But in like a big chunk of the cases, in many cases, Facebook will spend that daily budget. You can also select lifetime budget, but the lifetime budget could be spent within a blink of an eye. So I suggest you start with a smaller daily budget. This will depend on your preferences. But daily budget lower than $10 or $20, I consider to be very insignificant if you are optimizing your campaigns for conversions. Next thing, I'm gonna scroll down. You can set a start date and an end date for your campaign. Here, if you're running a promotion just for the weekend, you can run the ads, let's say Friday till Monday, let's say. So I'm gonna select Friday here, and on the end day, I'm gonna select Monday, and you can select the time. For example, I wanna start my ads at 5 a.m. and I wanna end my ads at 11:21. So that's 9 p.m. military time, you know. Here there are more options, but this is available, I think, only for a lifetime budget. So here we go to the targeting. If I click edit, I can target specific locations. For example, I'm gonna target United States. Here I can select the ages. For example, I'm gonna say that I wanna target people that are age 25, and let's see, 19 minutes. I think we're gonna go a little bit over 20 minutes. So I wanna target people that are 25 all the way up to like 60, and I wanna target only males. So I'm just gonna select men, and here I can choose interests. I can target based on demographics, interests, or behaviors. And I want to target people who are interested in karate. Let's see if I'm gonna see that. Yeah, I can target people who are interested in karate. I can target karate instructors. I can target people who like the Karate Kid movie. So I'm just gonna keep it simple and I'm gonna select people interested in karate. And I see that there are like around 9 million to 10 million people interested in karate that are male between 25 and 60. Um, Custom audiences, this is a little bit more advanced, and I'm just gonna do manual placement. And here I can select where my ads will be shown. If I wanna run ads only on the feed, I'm just gonna turn off the rest of the options. But usually in 80% of the cases, I turn off apps, I turn off articles, I turn off search, I turn off Reels, and I turn off in-stream. So I run my ads in story and Reels, and I run my ads on feeds. But if you find, for example, in the in-article ads placement valuable, you can also select it from here. And you have like a little preview. Uh, and so pretty much this is it. This is how I use the targeting. And here I'm just gonna give the ad set a name, and I'm gonna name this ad set karate because I wanna know that I'm targeting. So here I'm targeting male interested in karate, and I'm gonna add the years 25 to 60, and I'm just gonna click next. And here Facebook will ask me to give my ad a name. So here I usually use numbers. It's gonna ask me to select a page. So I'm gonna select my Facebook page, and I'm gonna select my Instagram account. And here I'm just gonna start creating the ad. I'm gonna create a brand new ad. You can use existing posts from your page, but I'm gonna create the ad from scratch. The first thing is gonna ask me for some media. I'm just gonna click add image. I'm gonna use this image. I'm gonna click next. And here I can preview how my image will look on feeds, stories and reels, and the right column. So I'm just gonna crop it a little bit. I'm just gonna click apply. Here again, I'm satisfied with this, and here I'm just gonna use the original. So I'm gonna click next. It's gonna ask me to allow it. I'm gonna allow enhancements. I'm gonna click done. And yeah, this is how my ad will appear on different placements: Instagram feed, Instagram stories and reels. This is what people will see. And here I can choose between video or image, carousel or collection. But for the purpose for this tutorial, I'm just gonna click image. Here it's gonna ask me for a primary text, and I'm gonna keep it simple. Hi, my name is Niko. I help business owners generate more sales using Facebook ads and YouTube ads. Make sure you check out my new website. It's super simple ad copy. I have a tutorial on how to write ad copy for ads, so make sure you watch it. The headline, I'm just gonna type grow your business with Facebook ads and YouTube ads. Super simple. I can add different headline options, but I won't do it right now. It's gonna ask me for a description, right? And here, this is the text that people are gonna see here. I'm just gonna type increase your sales, and it should appear here right underneath my headline. The call to action button, I can do get offer. I can change it to something else. Shop now, maybe subscribe. etc. But I'm just gonna keep it simple and I'm just gonna leave it to learn more. The next thing I need to do, super important, is gonna ask me to add the website. This is actually the website that people will visit after they click on the ad. So mvmarketing.net. Um, Let me see. Yeah, that's the website. I'm gonna send the traffic here. If you wanna use a website URL, you need to verify your domain. So as you can see, this is how people will see the ad. They can click. Once they click, they're gonna visit the URL. And here I'm tracking the website events and the website visits with my Facebook pixel. And if I click publish, I'll be good to go and I have my very first ad set up. So let's see. It took me 25 minutes to record this tutorial, but yeah, I think it's like super simple, super basic. I taught you what you need to do in order to set up your business manager the right way, and I showed you how to set up your very first ad as a beginner. My name is Niko. In this channel, I talk about business growth and marketing. I help entrepreneurs generate more sales using Facebook ads, YouTube ads, and automated marketing systems. So if you wanna learn more about some of those topics, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. If you have any comments or questions, let me know in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching. Bye now.